Are you your wife's employee?
Definitely overworking, underpaid. I done quit 3 times. Fired twice. I'm still digging holes.
Why are we digging a hole?
Somebody wants to think.
Well, hey, root beers. I hope you guys are all having an amazing week. And I think that fall is here, y'all. I think that it has finally arrived. Yesterday, we all went to JC's ball games and we all had to wear long sleeve shirts. It was cool sitting out there at that football field watching her cheer. But y'all, it's just been beautiful around here trying to get some projects done. Just started on the front fence, had to put a new automatic chicken door in, just, several things. And y'all can probably hear the boys over here spitting and sputtering because, of course, they're still in a raging hormonal mess around here. So it's just a little wild and crazy out here. And but the biggest thing I want to talk to y'all about this week is my bucket. Let me get my bucket, y'all. This is my bucket. You're wondering what's in my bucket? Well, hang around with us and I'll tell you about what's in this bucket. If you run a farm or you have animals, you need this bucket.
I'm gonna hold the level on that.
I sure can.
Good that way, go front to back.
Hang on, get my finger out of the way.
Alright, see what it looks like this way.
Ground hard as a brick. It's probably some of the hardest ground I ever seen. Yeah, that's the life, y'all. Sleeping in your hammock. What did you say?
This ground ain't hard. It's rock soft.
It's rock soft. Yeah, I hear Bo. He sees JC. She's on the play set. Do y'all like the 3-rail fence? It's going to go all the way across the yard and connect to the other pasture. It will have field fencing running all the way behind it. And then there's going to be 2 12-foot gates that cover the driveway. And we're going to run a temporary fence up that side because that one's just going to be a temporary. But this one will be a permanent. So what do y'all think? You like the 3-rail? I couldn't decide if I liked the 3-rail or the 4-rail better. But I really like the 3-rail. So leave me a comment. Let me know which one you like better. We went with the 3-rail just because it would actually be a little cheaper. And it's not something that we're going to do all at one time. It's going to take us a while to get all the way down that. Because y'all know how expensive wood is right now. So we're just buying a little bit at a time. But this is just to keep the dogs in. And I don't have to worry about them going to the road. Because I worry. Our ditch gets so full. Hey, bud. What you doing, huh? You're out here, gotta have your head scratched, huh? You just want your head scratched. You just want your head scratched. You got something all in your fur there, bud. Or your wool. How'd you get so dirty, huh? How'd you get so dirty? Is Hannah loving on you a little bit? Hannah and Piper, oh. They come to visit you, Wesson. Ooh, you got hair everywhere. You're going to need to be brushed. Look at all that. Look at all that. Goodness. Now see how the wind's blowing? It's really nice out here today. Bo. Y'all never get to see the silkies out and about, so this is Pepper. Woo! She is beautiful. Don't you peck me. Her sister used to sing to us all the time. You know and sing like your sister? You miss Lou coming through here. He was bound and determined wherever he was going.
He almost whacked me in the shoe.
She's one that we use when we go places. We take her with us to the petting zoo, don't we, sweet girl? Yeah, she's so pretty. Yeah. See the blue on her? I got another one in here I want to grab, but my boys are being ugly. Here you go, sweet girl. Hey, here's sister. Come here, baby girl. This is our other girl. Hey, chill out a minute. JC likes sister.
Yep, I get her sometimes.
You get her sometimes?
Yep.
There's Bruno.
And he's very disgusting.
He is very disgusting, isn't he? He is nasty.
Yep.
He's black.
Super nasty. He's also white and black.
You want to hold her?
Sure. If you can hold my baby.
I can hold your baby. You got to get her. There you go. Oh, here.
I want to hold it again. On the side
white one sitting down there. You see it? It has crooked toes. Its toes are crooked. Let me, it's the little one that's laying there.
I have a chicken. Yeah. Don't hold my baby like a head.
Mm-hmm.
Lou is her daddy because she's part, well, no, I take that back. She might have Brahma in her. So.
Nana, don't hold my baby like that.
No.
My chicken will kick you.
I think I'm going to call him Brett Michaels. So guys, let's talk about this bucket. Now this is just a 5-gallon bucket. Any 5-gallon bucket will do. Mine actually, I think, came from Home Depot. And then I have the Husky bucket thing for your tools. Now if you've ever had one of these full of tools, you know they get very heavy. Yours is not going to get really all that heavy. But this is great for any farm. Whether you raise any kind of animals, whether it's goats, sheep, cattle, whatever it may be. Even if you just raise dogs. This is a wonderful. This is what I keep all of my meds in. Here, we do not, this wind is blowing like crazy. Around here, we don't have a vet. So if there's anything that's going on, you pretty much got to treat it yourself. And you've got to learn over time what to do. Now there's YouTube channels, there's social medias that will help you. But over time, you just learn the best thing to do from what works best for you. Now, we are fortunate enough that we have a friend who is a vet, who is our dogs, and I can usually go to him or call him, and he will help me. He used to be a traveling vet, large animal. He's not anymore. He does do horses, and he has seen a couple of the sheep for me. But just to come out to the farm and stuff, he does not. And if I don't know what to do, I'll usually call him and ask him a question, and he is great to help me. But the first thing I have in here, and the reason I'm getting this out is because Rhett and Scarlett came over here to my bucket a minute ago and stole it out of my bucket. And it's just they call them a bulb syringe, I call them a booger getter. That's what I've always called them from when the babies were little, but booger getters. These work good for suctioning babies' mouths, noses, anything like that that you need to do. So I have one of these stuck in here. Now, if you have sheep, goats, whatever, you know that bloat is a big issue. And so this is what I recommend. Keep bloat treatment in your bucket. Now, you'll hear people say all the time, keep baking soda out, keep baking soda out. Yes, that is a great thing to do. But this stuff works wonders. It works, it's hard to explain, and it works almost immediately. It is very, very good stuff. You can get this at any Tractor Supply or feed and seed store is where I have found it. But great, great stuff. It is made by DeerVet, and it is bloat treatment. And it is in the medicine section at Tractor Supply. Our next, if you have chickens at all, Corid. Corid is a big deal for coccidiosis here. You need this stuff to put in their water and to drench them with. And this is what we keep on hand. You can buy it at your local feed and seed store, your local farm big box store. You can get it in the powder or you can get it in the liquid. Pine straw's getting me, y'all. I just prefer it in the liquid better. Now, we have sheep here, of course. So for your my little instruction sheet flew out here. For worming them, we use, hang on, this is not wanting to cooperate. I used a ivermectin sheep drench. And this is what you worm your sheep with. There's lots of other stuff on the market. This is what we prefer here. It is in the lockup case at your big box store, your farm big box store. Hey, Piper. You can also use the ivermectin pour-on for your sheep. This works really good. I just prefer the drench. I've just had this because you never have enough needles and syringes. I have them everywhere. I have used ones, I have new ones, I have them stuck everywhere in my bucket. Also, I'm out of the chicken vet RX. I've got to get some more. This is for your goat and your sheep if they have a runny nose. You can use that. You can also, I've even used this on the chickens too, but they do make it for chickens also. It's just a little bit of a different dosage. Red cell. I didn't want the big bucket in here because it's too heavy. So of course I use a mushroom jar, but red cell, you cannot use this on sheep, guys. This can only be used on goats for anemia. Okay, but I prefer, where is it? Let me slide my bucket around. I use also is my iron, and it's IM, and it goes by weight, but you can still buy this at your local big box feed and seed store, and red cell you can also, but I prefer the iron IM, which is intramuscular. Just put it in with a needle and a syringe, and they get it faster this way to me. And that's red cell. And for your goats, children ibuprofen. Yes, you cannot give them children's Tylenol. Children's ibuprofen. This stays in my bucket at all times. There's a separate box in the house for the kids, but this stays in my bucket. You definitely always want, where is it? There it is. Your thermometer. You always need a thermometer on hand to take their temperature. Just don't get it mixed up with the one in the house for your husband. That didn't happen, but it almost did. So now it stays in the bucket instead of just on the, we also have a big, in one of our supply rooms, we have a big cabinet that has all of our medicines and first aid kits and stuff like that in it from, just from being a medic, you have all that stuff over the years. And this was laying in one, and he picked it up and came in here with it. It was like, no, that's not the one. So don't get them mixed up, keep it separately. But you can buy your needles and syringes. You can buy them at your local Tractor Supply feed store, just about anywhere. Even your pharmacy, you can get them at your pharmacy. Pepto-Bismol is another thing that we keep for the animals. Sometimes just a little bit of this will clear their stomach ups for dogs, anything. Then you have, that we keep on hand. When I have babies, I keep selenium. Never really had to use it. All of our babies are pretty good. We've never had a problem, but I keep it on hand just in case that I need it. Then you have your goat wormer in case you need it. And a lot of people don't realize, guys, you can put this in your chicken water and it will worm your chickens also if you need to. This is bought over the counter. There's different kinds of wormers. Always go to your vet and have a fecal done. Most of the time it can be knocked out with this, but this is really good to worm your chickens with. And it's, I think it's 1 ml per 1 gallon of water. Now, this is something that I believe in that every home should have, and y'all are gonna laugh at me. This is my thing. My husband laughs at me. He said it's not a cure-all. It is a cure-all for me. Being a medic for, all these years, we carry Preparation H in everything, y'all. Everything. This is great for your sunburns. It is great for if you get burnt on the stove, the oven, anything. Your kid gets sunburnt, you rub this on them and it will pull that burn out. Years ago when I worked at one of the local hospitals here and working with one of the burn doctors, this is what he used on his patients, y'all. This stuff is good. It works great for inflammation, for swelling, any kind of cuts, scrapes, anything that swells, bug bites, wasp stings, anything. Put it on it and it will reduce that swelling and take that itching and stuff away. It's great stuff. You can also mix it with, I didn't realize that I had took it out, or I may have used all of it, but I keep triple antibiotic cream. This is just anti-itch cream. But I keep triple antibiotic cream in here. Also, you can mix it with this, and it works really good on any kind of wound. Now, speaking of wounds, this is my favorite stuff. You'll hear people say blue coat, all that kind of spray. I don't use blue coat. This is what I use, guys. I use it's a silver honey spray. They also make a cream. They didn't have the cream in when I bought it last time, so I got the spray. I mix it with my Preparation H, and I mix it with my triple antibiotic cream. First I spray this on it, and then I make a paste with it and keep that on it. And y'all, this stuff does wonders, wonders. I mean, I've seen it heal cuts and punctures and everything very, very quickly, and it will work on you also. It's not, you know, you don't ingest it or anything, you just put it on your wounds. So this stuff is great stuff, y'all. And this is a must in your home for all things. So we've had, you know, Ruger had gotten, he was a little wormy, lost some weight. I was really concerned about him. His stomata was very, very pale. His gums was very, very pale. B12. After we wormed him, we gave him B12. Keep B12 on. They didn't have the injectable last time I was at the store when I needed it. So I just got this. This works good. This and the iron and worming him has brought him back. He's bouncing all over the place out here. He feels really good, and his color is coming back really good. But always keep this on hand too. And this bucket works perfect for all this stuff, y'all. So then we have Tylon 50 is a good antibiotic. You go by weight. Then we have Duramycin, which is another antibiotic that you can use in injectable. Here is your copper bolus for your goats. A lot of people give the minerals for the sheep or for the goats that have the copper in it. It's really not enough. You really need to bolus your goats twice a year. Twice a year. And it's 2 milligrams in each pill, and we always do 4. 2 milligrams for a total of 4 milligrams to each baby. So they get 2 pills, each one of them. And then they have the vitamin B oral complex that you can buy also. You're hitting it with your tail, baby. You can also use this. This stuff works really good too. You just put it on the inside of their mouth, squirt it in by weight. And y'all, that is pretty much my vet bucket. That's what I call it. It's my vet bucket. This stuff works wonders. Oh, and then there's my trimmers, my hoof trimmers. They're also in here. So I'm not in there trying to go through my cabinet and find, do I need this? Do I need that? Where is this? Where is that? Everything is in my bucket, y'all. So if I need something, I grab. If I'm going to trim hoops, I grab my bucket. This all stays in one spot, and I know where everything is, and it works really good. And it's not heavy. Like, you're not going to put enough stuff in here that it's going to be so heavy that you can't carry it. So I just thought I would share what I do for our animals around here. If somebody's sick or, you know, needs medical attention, I go get my bucket. Anna's walking through with some kind of toy. I don't know what she's got. Come here, Piper. Look, here's sweet Piper, y'all. Look at my sweet girl, yes. Hello, what you got? You got a ball, that's what you got. All right, guys. Thanks for joining us this week. We hope that y'all have an amazing week. We do ask that you remember our church family and some very dear friends of ours. Our minister of music passed away last night unexpectedly, and y'all just remember our family and our church family and his family, his daughters and his son and all his grandkids and his wife. Y'all please remember them. They were just amazing people, and Harold will be missed tremendously, guys. So just lift them up in prayer, please, and know that Jesus loves you too. And we know that Brother Harold is walking streets of gold today. So if you don't know Jesus, message me, please. Let me introduce you to him. Because your name's got to be written in the Lamb's Book of Life, guys. This world has gone crazy, and I believe it's not long before Jesus comes back. So we love you guys, and Jesus loves you. Bye, guys.